It was July 6, 1988, and the Piper Alpha, an oil platform in the North Sea, was about to face a catastrophic event that would forever change the lives of those involved. The platform was located approximately 120 miles northeast of Aberdeen, Scotland, and it was one of the largest offshore oil rigs in the North Sea. It was designed to extract and process up to 316,000 barrels of crude oil per day from the surrounding oil field. The platform consisted of four main sections, including the production module, drilling module, accommodation block, and flare tower. On the evening of July 6th, the platform was operating at full capacity, and the 229 crew members on board were busy with their daily tasks. However, shortly before 10 p.m., disaster struck. A gas leak occurred on one of the platform's oil rigs, and the crew immediately began working to fix the problem. The gas leak originated from a condensate pump, which had been fitted with a temporary cover plate during routine maintenance work earlier that day. The plate was designed to keep debris from entering the pump while it was offline, but it was not suitable for long-term use. The pump was put back into operation, and the cover plate failed, causing a significant gas leak. The crew quickly recognized the severity of the situation and began working to isolate the leak. They shut down the main gas supply to the platform and initiated emergency shutdown procedures. However, before they could fully address the problem, a series of explosions ripped through the platform. The initial explosion occurred just after 10 p.m. and was caused by the ignition of gas that had leaked from the condensate pump onto the hot exhaust pipes of one of the gas turbines. The explosion was powerful enough to rupture the oil and gas pipelines that ran throughout the platform, and within seconds, the entire platform was engulfed in flames. The heat from the flames was so intense that it ignited oil from nearby pipelines, causing additional explosions. The crew members were faced with an impossible situation, and their training and equipment were insufficient to deal with the scale of the disaster. The first rescue helicopter arrived within 20 minutes of the initial explosion, but it was too dangerous to land on the platform due to the intensity of the fire. The crew had no choice but to jump into the sea, where they faced freezing temperatures and rough waters. Many of them suffered from hypothermia and other injuries as they struggled to survive. The Coast Guard and the Royal Air Force quickly mobilized to assist with the rescue effort. They deployed helicopters and boats to search for survivors and recover bodies from the sea. Despite their best efforts, 167 people lost their lives in the disaster. The Piper Alpha disaster was not only a human tragedy, but it also had significant financial consequences. The total cost of the damages resulting from the disaster was estimated to be around $3 billion. This included the cost of the damage to the platform itself, as well as the loss of oil production, the cost of the rescue effort, and the compensation paid to the families of those who lost their lives. The impact on the oil industry was also significant, as it led to increased regulation and a renewed focus on safety, which had both immediate and long-term financial implications. The lessons learned from Piper Alpha were used to develop new safety standards and procedures that have helped to prevent similar disasters from occurring in the future. In the aftermath of the disaster, a public inquiry was conducted to investigate the causes of the explosions and to make recommendations for improvements in safety. The inquiry found that the explosions were caused by a series of failures, including inadequate maintenance procedures, a lack of safety training, and a failure to follow established safety protocols. The findings of the inquiry were a wake-up call for the offshore oil industry, and they led to a renewed focus on safety and risk management. Today, safety regulations are much stricter than they were in 1988, and the industry has made significant advances in safety technology and training. However, the memory of Piper Alpha still lingers, and it serves as a reminder of the importance of safety and the need to be vigilant in preventing disasters. The human cost of the tragedy was immense, and the lessons learned from it have helped to ensure that such a disaster never happens again. I hope you found this video informative. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. If you have a topic you would like to suggest, leave a comment.